Hello and welcome. There's a real sense of anticipation from every corner of this ground as the fans wait for their heroes to appear. I'm John Champion, and providing match analysis throughout the game, Jim Beglin.
Yeah, thanks John. What a brilliant atmosphere we've got in this stadium today. I mean, both sets of players must be really looking forward to this, as we are.
Good form leads to plenty of confidence and hopefully a bright display on the pitch.
Well, on the face of it, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
Off we go then. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
This guy, David Neres, is another talent, well versed in the way of total football. He's a winger by design, but reminds me more of an old-fashioned inside forward, preferring to come in to link up with people or make use of his considerable goal threat. He's the one to watch.
Okay, interesting. Di Lorenzo. Tried to play it through.
Yeah, and it was a case of good awareness too. That wasn't quite matched by the right weight of pass. It only needed just a little bit more behind it, and he was through.
Who can latch onto that? And a much-needed intervention that was too. Plays the ball out wide. It's having to go it alone for now. Going toe-to-toe with his marker. Oh, some clever movement up front.
Yeah, they're playing with a false nine, and no one's really holding a fixed position up there. It's not the game we were hoping for. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
And a skillfully directed header. He couldn't quite turn it in.
Juventus didn't really deal with the wide play. It was a lovely dribble down the flank, but really they've got to double up to try and stop that, and I think with the attempted goal too, they were a little fortunate.
Gonzalez. Knocks it through. Booted away.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
McTominay loses out physically. Have possession again. Luis. He didn't have any luck with the through ball there.
Look, if he wants that ball to make it, then he has to pass it with a bit more zip. I think he knew as soon as it left his boot, it was going to be cut out. Just lacked a little more power.
Plays it to the touchline. Found space. Good strength, just wrestled him off the ball. Gonzalez. Yildiz. And the ball is given back to the keeper. There's space on the flank. They get it away. A volley. He got it on target. Luiz. Break could be on. McTominay knocks it through. Beautiful through ball over the top. Forward it goes. Has got it back. Yildiz. The cross takes a deflection off the defender, so a corner's given. Takes a shot, just off target. They play it short. McTominay. McTominay. Di Lorenzo. The whistle goes to signal the midway point of this game.
So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised.
Challenge deemed unfair, foul given. Could so easily have gone into the book then, but the referee's taken a lenient view.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
McTominay. Di Lorenzo.
Looking to exploit the space. He's found himself some space out wide.
Well, I think it's about time we've seen something different, and they've looked to play that longer ball, you know, over the top, down through the middle, and mix their game up a bit more. I think they may just get someone in behind that defence now.
McTominay. Yildiz.
It's got away, and he'll drive it here. Oh, delightful, but no goal in the end.
And that's a really instinctive stop too. Great reflexes to make it happen. I thought he showed class there.
Looking for his teammate. A foul and a free kick's been given. Wins it back.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Okafor.
Still anyone's game, this.
Di Lorenzo.
Throw in. That's clearly not what he was hoping for.
Di Lorenzo.
Couldn't quite get it through that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
McTominay.
Oh, good challenge, and he's got it back. Ah, good interception, just what they needed. And they've reclaimed it.
McTominay.
Good through ball. Strikes it, and it's a really well taken goal. Could he have delivered the knockout blow here?
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
No better way to respond to the manager's call than that.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
There's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Well, the goal has come, but it's not exactly to script.
Look, I just think they've kept at it, got their reward. Now they need to hang on to it.
Now, the referee's not going to be swayed by that. Those appeals pretty ambitious. He's looking for options. Determined to make his way through. Cleared away. Within range. Oh, well claimed. Very alert there.
Well, they're not been troubled too much at the back, so they can play on the front foot, but losing possession still presents danger.
There are only 5 minutes to go in this game. McTominay. Yildiz
Is in the right place to win it. Who can latch onto that? The ball crossed the line. Juventus
have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake.
and a shot here. Right time, right place, wrong outcome.
I thought he was...
So there it is, and that concludes today's contest.
Well, it really could have gone either way. They were slightly unlucky, perhaps. The ball just didn't bounce in their favour at times. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Juventus never quite got to grips with this game. They looked slow and cumbersome in trying to counter much sharper opposition. Just not good enough on so many levels.
So before we leave the stadium, there's just time for me to say my thanks to Jim for his analysis and to wish you a very good evening.